Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time we're going to go over to Complex, and this article is about Swizz Beatz and Timbaland. They filed a $28 million lawsuit against uh, Triller over versus acquisition payments. The article is by Zach D, and I will have all the information for that listed down in the description as I always do. It says Swizz Beatz and Timbaland are taking Triller to court for $28 million. The hip hop titans made a deal in January 2021 for the company to acquire Versus. The amount was undisclosed, with the Hollywood Reporter now writing it's clear that sum was in mid eight-figure. Parent company Triller Network made Swizz Beatz and Timbaland shareholders and members of its management team in the process, and the creators of the pandemic-born battle rap institution distributed some of their equity along the 43 artists who had participated at that point. Man, I knew this is going to be not good at all. Not good. In the lawsuit filed Tuesday, the TikTok competitor is accused of defrauding on its scheduled payments in January 2022 after seeing the first two installments. It was contracted to pay the first at closing, another shortly after, and two more on the first and second anniversaries of the deal. Per THR, the magazine says super producers were each due to receive $9 million by March 17th, at the latest, followed by a $500,000 apiece every month for 10 months, with the conditions that could accelerate those payouts. Triller is facing allegations that none of these sums were sent. The date defendants have failed and refused to make any payments to Swizz Beatz and Timbaland of the past due sums and owing, reads the suit, Washington Post reports. Oh man. At the time of the deal, Swizzy and Timbo shared a celebratory, forward-looking statement with Complex. This is a momentous occasion not only for Versus and Triller, but the music business as a whole, the Grammy winners said. By putting Versus in the Triller network, and expanding the Versus brand to be side by side with the powerful Triller app, we will be able to continue to grow and evolve the music business as a whole, as we have been doing, to have partners in Triller who shared our vision, uh, specifically to celebrate and elevate the amazing artists who continue to shape culture around the world and give the consumers more direct access is game changing. Mere weeks ago, Triller was accused of not paying up and coming black creators in manners and publicity promised. It was revealed in 2021 that the app gave year-long contracts to 300 prominent black creators on social media for a total of $14 million, which is boasted was the largest ever one-time commitment of capital to black financial struggles after being promised $4,000 per month, half coming in the form of equity, with an in-depth piece at the beginning of August. And that is the end of the article. Basically, they kind of stiffed them and a lot of other creators. I really think that it's bad business, and um, apparently, allegedly, legal action should be taken against them. You don't just, you know, say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Otherwise, it's a breach of contract. Um, in so many ways, it makes you look bad on your brand or your company or what you're trying to achieve, whatever the case is. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of money gained from those verses. A lot of people watched the verses. I definitely watched the verses. The Erica Badu and Jill Scott one, and T Pain. I forgot who else he was battling against, but those two for me was like the highlight of all of them. Oh, and let's not forget the locks. The locks. Shout out to Jada Kiss, man. Jada Kiss for president. Side note, if we had to go based off of that versus, man, that was epic for me. Like, it gives me life every time I think about that versus. But anyway, side note, I'm dragging on, but basically they should pay those people, pay those black creators. Timbo and Swizzy should definitely get their cut. They not no babes in the game. They didn't been there, done that, and stuff like that. They are phenomenal producers, each one of them in their own right. Have produced some of the world's best music for the culture, period. You know what I'm saying? So pay them people. That's how I feel about it. But I like to know how you feel. Now is the time for you to drop down in the comment section, as we always do, and get the conversation going. Tell me how you feel. Do you care? Do you not care? I mean, they should pay them people. That's how I feel. But let me know how you feel. And with that being said, you guys, I will talk to you in the next video.